How did the Cold War affect Pan-Africanism? Have you ever wondered how global tensions shaped the quest for unity among African nations? The Cold War played a significant role in influencing Pan-Africanism, which seeks to unite African peoples and nations against colonial legacies. During this time, Africa became a battleground for the United States and the Soviet Union, each aiming to expand their influence. This competition complicated the goals of Pan-Africanism, which focused on solidarity and self-determination. At its heart, Pan-Africanism is about cooperation among African nations to overcome the impacts of colonialism and imperialism. However, the Cold War introduced competing interests that often undermined this unity. Superpowers provided military and economic support to various African states, but this often came with strings attached, limiting true independence. For instance, countries like Angola and Mozambique became sites of proxy wars, which only deepened divisions rather than promoting unity. From a socialist viewpoint, Pan-Africanism resonated with anti-imperialist and anti-racist movements. Leaders like Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana saw socialism as a pathway to genuine independence and development. Nkrumah envisioned a united Africa that fought against imperialism, aligning with socialist ideals of collective ownership and social justice. Yet, the Cold War forced Pan-African movements to navigate complex ideological landscapes. While socialism provided a framework for resistance, many African leaders had to balance this with the religious and cultural beliefs of their populations, which were often rooted in Christianity and Islam. This sometimes led to tensions between secular socialist ideals and indigenous practices. The Cold War also delayed African economic and political development. The superpowers' competition often interfered in domestic affairs, weakening the ability of African nations to pursue independent policies aligned with Pan-Africanist and socialist goals. The Organization of African Unity, created to promote African solidarity, struggled to maintain neutrality amid pressures from both superpowers. In practical terms, the Cold War hindered Pan-Africanism's broader ambition for continental unity. External manipulation and internal disagreements, fueled by ideological divides, complicated the movement's objectives. Despite these challenges, Pan-Africanism achieved notable successes in liberation struggles and inspired many activists committed to social justice and anti-imperialism. In essence, the Cold War transformed Africa into a geopolitical battleground, complicating efforts for unity and self-determination. While Pan-Africanism's anti-imperialist and social justice goals aligned with broader struggles against capitalist exploitation, the dynamics of the Cold War often obstructed these aims, fostering division and dependency.